In January 2026, Urbex Hill, real name Chris, visited the Fisher Brother factory in northern Ohio. Once a thriving grocery business across northern Ohio, it was eventually abandoned after years of decline. At first, Chris thought it would be just another routine exploration, but things quickly took a darker turn.
What up, bro? I ain't gonna your stuff. You good, bro? I ain't gonna your stuff. You can come in. I'm just saying I ain't gonna your stuff. You're fine, bro. Okay. I can't wait on you to come up there, man. You go up there. I can't wait on you to come. For what? Yeah, I was saying, you can fast, man. You can get shit out of here.
He met two homeless men who started arguing with him right at the entrance. Realizing the situation could get worse, Chris moved deeper into the building, but he wasn't alone there either.
Hey, Urbex Hill?
Yeah.
Bro, we were just in that factory, bro. I did not know that was you.
Yeah, that was me.
What's up, man?
What's up, bro?
I watched all the videos.
That unexpected meeting stayed with him, but what happened the next day would leave an even bigger impact. The very next day, Christopher decided to return to the same abandoned factory. This time, he came across a homeless man who had been living inside.
Oh, shit. What up, man? I saw you the other day, didn't I? Let me come in for a second.
It was one of the homeless men he had argued with yesterday, but this time, he was alone.
Get out the rain and get out of, people who got shit or whatever and don't want to be bothered. Get out of their face. Cause, you walking around them and they ain't feeling you, you get spit on, get cussed at or whatever. It's kind of, on you, what I mean?
Right.
The man looked worn out. Chris realized this abandoned building was his last resort, so before continuing, he handed him some cash. After finishing his exploration of the factory, Christopher headed to another location, an abandoned apartment complex in East Cleveland. Just as he was about to enter one of the apartments, a man suddenly approached him.
What up? What's up? Dumbass. See what I mean, y'all? They're just gonna continuously with me down here. I'll find a better place.
For a brief moment, Christopher wasn't sure what to expect, but when the man didn't seem interested in causing any trouble, he continued exploring. The apartment was almost completely empty, and the entire building felt dangerously fragile, with every step making the old floors creak. Not wanting to take any chances, he decided to leave and explore another abandoned apartment nearby.
Y'all hear that beeping noise? Did y'all hear that?
As he made his way through the upper floors, he noticed locked doors, unstable walkways, smell of smokes and staircases leading into complete darkness. Eventually, he decided to head toward the basement, and that is when he realized he was not alone here as well.
Damn, dude. I'm not gonna lie. There's people here. I can hear them walking up here.
At first, he only heard small sounds, then he heard footsteps. The deeper Christopher explored, the more he realized these places were far from abandoned. Knowing it was no longer safe to stay, he decided to leave the factory. An old mansion in North Bruce, Ontario was known by locals as the Devil's Elbow. Urban explorer John visited the mansion alone one night in 2018. At first, everything seemed quiet. The house was in surprisingly good condition for an abandoned property, and nothing felt out of the ordinary. Then he heard footsteps coming from upstairs. The sounds were faint, almost easy to dismiss.
Okay, guys, I think I've been hearing stuff upstairs, but I'm hoping, and I mean this, I really hope that it's paranormal and not someone freaking in here.
John kept calling out, asking if anyone was there.
Hello? I'm not here to bother you. Is anybody in here? I thought I heard a man's voice.
He continued exploring, but the noises never stopped. It felt like someone was inside, staying just out of sight.
My keys are making noises. Freaking somebody down there, dude. Come on, quit messing with me. I'm just trying to freaking... I'll leave. There's somebody else in here. As I've got myself in a bad situation. Oh, jeez. Alright, guys, I'm going to head downstairs. I'm scared to death right now. Hello? I don't see anybody.
John decided to move closer to the stairs to figure out where they were coming from. But as soon as he got there, he got his answer in the most unexpected way.
This floor don't feel... Oh my god, 3 lantern. Hello? Is there somebody here? I'm not here to bother or rob anything. I was just here exploring. I thought it was a band. Oh god. Oh shit.
That voice from a strange man was enough to scare John away, as he did not stick around to find out who had said it. He never learned who was hiding inside that night, but whatever was in that house, it was enough to make him leave without ever looking back. On September 4th, 2021, a YouTuber and his friend set out to explore an abandoned house in Canada. The property had been seized after its previous occupants were arrested for running an illegal grow operation. Even after being abandoned, the house still held traces of the family that had once lived there. At first, everything looked exactly as they remembered, but then they noticed something that immediately caught their attention. The door that had been locked and boarded shut during their previous visit was now standing open.
Whoa. Yeah. Last time Mo and I were here, that was locked.
What?
This door. We couldn't get into that. It had 2 boards on it. Now there's only 1.
You think it's actually open though? Looks open.
It looks open. I'm scared. After just hearing that noise.
What if somebody's in there? Because it looks like someone might be staying here. I don't know.
Like Mo and I filmed this like maybe a month ago. That was closed.
Who knows?
I'm kind of sketched to go check it. Yeah, it's definitely open.
They were curious but careful as they slowly walked closer and called out, hoping someone would answer. What they found instead was far more disturbing.
I got the wide angle on you just in case. What is... That stinks.
Oh.
What the...
Oh.
Yo!
What? What is
Do you not see that at the very end? That's a body.
Is it? Yo, that's somebody laying there. See that? Oh my god, that's somebody.
What the... They're not even moving. Hello?
We gotta get.
We're gonna have to call the police and just tell them.
Yeah, we have to.
Realizing the seriousness of the situation, they carefully backed out of the room without touching anything and immediately left the house. Once outside, they called the police and waited for officers to arrive. To this day, no public report has revealed who the person was or exactly what happened inside that room. On March 1st, 2021, YouTuber Kyle and his brother went on another urban exploration, never expecting it to become the most horrifying experience of their lives. After a 2-hour drive, they arrived at an abandoned building known as Banana Joe's in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. The property had lived several lives over the years. It started as a train station, later became a nightclub, and eventually sat empty, slowly falling apart. To them, it looked like the perfect place to explore. At first, everything looked empty, but as they went deeper inside, something didn't feel right. Then they saw something near the old bar that changed everything.
And now it's just an abandoned building. We're gonna go check it out. Yeah. Oh my God, no. I don't think we can get too far in here. Yeah, there's no floor. All right, let me put the light on. Let me put the light on it quick. Yo, what? There's hanging dead in there, yo. Oh my God. Yo. Oh my God. All right, let's get out of here. Oh my God. Yo. Oh my God. Oh my God. I can't film that.
As they walked farther into the dark building, Kyle stopped to set up a light while his brother kept moving ahead. A few moments later, his brother found something that shocked them both. It was the body of a man who had apparently died by hanging from the roof. After they got out of the building, they called emergency services to report what they had found.
Do you want to call him?
Oh my God.
Say, hey, we just peeked in to get video footage and we saw a guy hanging in there. We're coming to you guys.
That unexpected discovery turned a normal exploration into something they would never forget. Sadly, we couldn't find any more information about this case, so what happened after that remains unknown. When Phuket Zoo shut down, most people naturally assumed that all of its animals had been rescued or relocated. But when Sean King explored the abandoned property in 2023, he expected to find nothing more than empty enclosures and crumbling buildings. The zoo had been closed for nearly 3 years, and by then, nature had slowly reclaimed the property. At first, everything looked exactly how an abandoned zoo was supposed to look. But that impression didn't last for long. As Sean made his way deeper into the property, something in an old pond caught his attention. At first, he couldn't tell what it was, so he stepped a little closer to get a better look.
We're going up. No way. This is, mate, that's still in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. F***ing you, what? There is 9 crocodiles. Yeah. Yeah, you're having a laugh. 10, 11. Fuck you, there, look at him.
So there weren't just 1 or 2 animals in the water. There were 12 crocodiles, and every single one of them was still alive. For a moment, Sean could hardly believe what he was seeing. As shocking as that discovery was, it wasn't the last one. He got back on his bike and continued exploring the property, but before long, another enclosure caught his attention.
Here it is. Oh mate, a herd of fucking deer. It's one big, there's two. Oh, look at them, man. Oh, fucking hell. I'm freaking out. I'm at the brain. I've only just realised. And I'm still, oh, fucking hell, man. I do not want a crocodile on my leg. There's a deer there, there's a couple, there's 4 deer in there. Oh, man. See, like this was only... Oh, wow. I bet that's still feeding the deer. Fucking hell. No one's been here for 2 years, but like I say, those tigers were only rescued in February.
This time, it was deer. Standing quietly behind the fence were 4 deer. As he kept on exploring this so-called abandoned zoo, it had become painfully clear. The zoo hadn't been completely empty after all. Then came the discovery that raised even more questions. When Sean reached the old tiger enclosure, he looked inside and there was still a tiger. Even more surprising, a cooler filled with sausages had been left nearby, suggesting that someone had still been feeding the animal.
That is a tiger. Mate. Oh, look at him, poor fucker. There's an ice box. There. Oh, with sausage. There is, look, with sausages in. So they're cleaning, oh sorry, they're feeding the tiger. Oh, look at him, poor fucker. He's looking, thinking he's going to get fed. Oh, man. Fucking hell, he's looking at me like extreme. Fuck. Oh, poor fucking thing, man. That's outrageous.
Before visiting the zoo, Sean had read reports claiming that the remaining tigers had already been rescued earlier that year. If that had been true, then why had one still been left behind? Before he had much time to process, someone suddenly appeared.
Hello?
Hello?
Come.
Come
on.
No, this way. I'll come out this way.
Come on.
This way, yes.
I ring police. Wait.
No police.
No.
Mate, you have crocodile in there. I didn't know.
Not photo. Not
Okay,
not
okay.
open. Oh, no. Police, go.
No police, mate. Mate, it's okay. I didn't know.
You okay? I not okay.
Okay, but please. Dear, it's okay. I did not know. There's no problem. My friend, it's okay. It's no problem. No problem.
No.
It's okay. Please.
Where's police come? Don't worry.
Don't call the police. Mate, it's no problem. Okay?
ฮัลโหลสวัสดีครับ
Please, mate, it's okay.
สวนสัตว์ภูเก็ตซูครับฝรั่งบุกรุกครับ
No police, mate.
สวนสัตว์ภูเก็ตครับ
You take key?
I have
You have key. Come on, mate.
Wait police come don't worry
Mate, I did not know. Come on, let's have the key, mate. This should be closed.
โอเคครับ
Come on.
รีบมาเลยครับ Wait police come
Oh, it gets worse. Wait for the police.
Sean tried to explain that he genuinely hadn't known animals were still being kept there, but the man refused to listen. Instead, he took Sean's bike keys and repeatedly warned him to stay away from the area. Thankfully, the situation eventually calmed down and Sean was able to leave safely. In June 2022, urban explorer Chuck visited a huge abandoned prison complex in the southern United States. As he and his friend looked around, they were suddenly startled by what looked like a body on the floor.
That was really sketchy. Look at this. Yeah, I know. I just saw this mannequin. I didn't know if it was a mannequin at first. You mean the dead body? Yeah.
Luckily, it turned out to be just a mannequin, but it definitely made the rest of the exploration feel a little more tense. A little later, they heard a strange noise echo through this building, followed by a nearby door slowly opening and closing on its own.
Hello? It could have echoed from anywhere. Where do you think it was?
It was the door.
You sure?
It opened by itself and closed by itself.
As they explored, they reached the solitary confinement wing, where the small cells showed just how hard life must have been for the inmates. After spending some time exploring, they noticed there were more buildings on the property, so they decided to check out another prison. But just as they got there, Chuck's friend spotted a police car driving through the complex.
Hold on. Get down, get down, get down. There's a cop, there's a cop.
You serious?
Yep.
What's he doing?
Driving on the property.
You think he spotted us?
I don't know. When I noticed him, he was blocked from my sight. I just heard him. And then I got down as quickly as I could. It was a black Charger.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was him. Black Charger. All right, let's go back in.
Thinking everything was clear, they kept exploring until loud horns suddenly echoed outside.
What was that? Yeah, should we go?
No.
What do you mean no?
Could they were looking at us? How can they see us?
Maybe they see our cars parked out there and then they
That didn't sound like a cop horn.
have a bad feeling about the horns because we're the only ones here. And what if they are parked at our cars? What if they're beeping to have us come out?
We go check.
Hopefully we don't get spotted.
Stay back. Stay the back.
Oh, there he is.
He can't.
Hey, he's probably wanting us to get out of here.
Yeah. Is there another way out?
Is it?
I think he just called the cops.
Did he?
I hear another car. I think I see him parked. I see him parked.
Oh, really? There's somebody here? He's still?
Yeah, a white car.
Sure. Oh, yeah, that is. We could either stay here and keep filming, or just go outside and greet him before he greets us.
I think he already saw us.
Oh yeah, it's security. It says dynamics, wherever.
He's probably just gonna say, "Don't come back."
When they went to check, they found a security guard waiting for them. After explaining they were only taking photos, the guard checked their IDs and gave them a trespass warning.
How's it going?
Alright. We down here, we security.
Oh.
And we gotta get
I
y'all
understand.
no trespass. Then they let you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're taking, we're just taking pictures. We can show you all the footage. We're just taking pictures.
Well, you can show them that, you know.
The guard said he had already called the police, and they were on their way.
They'll play games on you too.
I bet, yeah. It just doesn't sound like a lot of fun.
You might as well get your paperwork.
How's it going, officer?
Y'all got some IDs?
Yeah, I do.
Is y'all inside the buildings?
Yeah.
Yeah, we went in.
Yeah, we just taking pictures.
Alright, well, I am going to be trespassing you guys from here because y'all are not supposed to go past these fences. Y'all can come right around, but y'all just can't go inside the buildings.
Gotcha.
A lot of these prisons and buildings, they're very unstable. We've had people go in there and floor falls through, they get hurt. Y'all know how that goes.
Right.
And that's the last thing we want to see.
Alright.
Although they weren't arrested, they knew it was time to leave. What started as a normal exploration ended with a reminder that abandoned places often came with very real risks. On March 7th, 2017, a team of 5 urban explorers from the channel Ride to Discover decided to explore an abandoned school in England. But before getting into what happened that day, there's a bit of history you need to know. The building was once Jamia Islamia Secondary School in Sussex. After years of controversy and allegations linking it to extremist recruitment, the school was shut down in 2007 and left abandoned. Now let's continue the story. So the group found an open door and walked straight in, expecting to have the place all to themselves, but they were wrong. The worst part was the other 3 members of their group had already been spotted and chased off the property. Now separated, the 2 explorers had no idea who else was inside or where they were. They quietly continued through the building, but it didn't take long to realize the school wasn't as abandoned as it looked.
So the other 2 people that was with us are just being chased off. So now there's just 2 of us.
One room had been set up as a prayer area, making it obvious that people were still using the building. Hoping to avoid whoever was there, they stayed quiet and waited. They slowly started exploring again, but as they walked farther into the building, they began to hear footsteps echoing through the halls. The sounds kept getting louder, and it felt like whoever was inside was getting closer with every second. Realizing they couldn't stay there any longer, the pair quietly searched for another way out.
Fuck. We need to get out of here. Fast. There's someone there. Has he seen us? There's people in there.
They eventually made it outside without being caught, but as they looked back while leaving, they noticed someone standing behind the school's main entrance. It was a chilling reminder that the building had never been empty in the first place. An explorer from the YouTube channel, Abandoned Central, and his team went inside an old abandoned hospital to see what was left. But this wasn't just any empty building. Years earlier, it had been a state asylum for black patients during segregation, where many people faced neglect, overcrowding, abuse, and even forced sterilization. They got inside through a broken window, and it didn't take long to realize just how massive the place was. Long hallways seemed to go on forever. Patient rooms lined both sides, and faded murals still clung to the walls.
This hospital opened in 1870. I mean, 150 years ago? Or something like that. There was a car driving by when we came up that probably spotted us, but it was only one car. So we're keeping an eye on the front too, just to make sure we don't get any surprises.
After finishing their search of the first building, they decided to check out the old morgue nearby. Inside, they found rusted body vaults and an abandoned autopsy table that had been left behind. But their biggest scare wasn't waiting in the morgue.
There's a worker right outside the window. He's like 10 feet from us. We're trying to keep eyes on him. Okay. Yeah.
It was inside the morgue building that they spotted one of the workers just a few feet away. If he had looked in their direction, the exploration would have been over. Luckily, after a few tense moments, he walked away without noticing them.